Hello everyone and welcome back to another Sage House Patterns vlog. My name is Lily. I have been crocheting for 22 years, knitting for 5, and this is my channel. I'm the owner of a cute online knit and crochet shop where you can find all sorts of unique pieces. Link will be down in the description to check me out. Instagram will also be linked, so you can go check out what I post. I post cute little clips here and there of finished projects, and it's a great way to get a snapshot of everything that I have ever made. Anyways, let's get into it. I have a friend who's having a baby this October, and she finally has gotten the colors to me, and I went and I picked those up today. So let's start out with a yarn haul. We always love those. First color. This one is called Steel. It is Lionheart brand, Pound of Love. I love this yarn. It's kind of a lighter, like 3-weight yarn. A little bit thinner, but like still sturdy. It's also very soft, and I love using it for baby blankets. Also, look how big this thing is. I've successfully made an entire cardigan off of just one skein. So, there's a lot of yarn in here. She's wanting more of like a throw blanket size, which I gotta remember how big that is. I'll look it up later. I didn't want to buy like 3 or 4 of the same color of something. I would rather just spend the money on this, so that it can be all the same brand and everything. So there's the gray. This is a dark green. It's coming off black on the camera. Let's see. Yep, is it sure? No, that makes it worse. Anyways, it's a hunter green. That's what it's called. It is another Lion brand, Pound of Love. This one is called Waterfall. It's kind of a blue-green vibe, which the photo on the image she gave me was greens, but I could not find a dark, like a warm tone dark green and a medium green that matched. Again, without mix matching like yarns and whatnot. And this is very uniquely a 3-weight, not quite a 4. So it's hard pairing it with another yarn because it just looks weird. But there is the color palette. Cute thumbnail. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with that. And yeah, I need to figure out how long it's gonna be. And if I remember, here is a picture of the pattern that I used. It is a free pattern that I found on Pinterest. If I remember to, note to self, leave a link for the pattern that I use in the description. If I don't, please yell at me and I will put it in the comments. Thank you. I figured out how many chains I need to do, how I need to start, and get going. So the pattern says to do 115, but that only gets you a 33 by 35 blanket. So, and I want a 50 by 60 as a game plan. So I did the math, guesstimated, I'm going with 145 stitches. So it's a 6-stitch repeat, so you switch colors every 6 rounds. So that's how you're gonna do it. So you take the number 6 times however many color repeats you want plus 1. Let's get to counting. I am also using, it's a 5mm hook, size H. Yeah, anyways. You start with the darkest color and chain the chains you want. I think that's a good length. So I'll have probably another 2 inches added on as well. Hope it not be so tight. Nope, I think that'll be good. Pretty confident with that. Okay. So I'm supposed to skip 2 single crochet. That's 1. I'm gonna get comfy. I've got a heating pad going. My back's been a little bit stiff. I've been doing a lot of knitting, prepping for the new drop coming out in July 11th. Weekend next Saturday. That's a little intimidating. I've got most of the photos done and edited. I just need to upload them. I need to do a couple of examples photos of like stuff on mannequins. I think that's done. I added the measurements of the ice cream cardigan in. And I just need to get a few more photos of some bucket hats. So tomorrow I will be doing a lot of that. I have a project I need to start tomorrow, and I will be vlogging that new project as well. I'm having a little hard time because I'm starting to switch up my vlogging styles. So I'm trying to do it per project, so I might be filming multiple videos at once, doing updates with projects. I'm gonna reset you up so you can see me crochet a little bit better. And yeah, I think I'm gonna read as well, which is why I got my Kindle up, so. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing tonight? Hope everybody's well. We are gonna try out new thing, mostly because I accidentally forgot that I was listening to an audiobook and this is still connected, so yeah. I'm gonna try this out. See if this helps my audio. So, yesterday I was working on my friend's blanket. That was the last clips you saw. And I tore it apart, restarted it, tore it apart, tried something different, tore it apart, restarted, and could not for the life of me get it to work. So I went back to the pattern and I read it all the way through, got so confused with what it was saying for part of it, and then found out there's a YouTube video. So I pulled that up and we watched the YouTube video. And it made so much more sense. And yeah, let me show you what I've done so far. There we go. We have 3.5 color chunks done. We have figured out the stitch, and I think it is turning out beautiful. And I love these colors. I may or may not now be obsessed with this and may have to come out with a couple sweaters maybe in this pattern, maybe a dog sweater or two. I've been playing around with some ideas of some like pet stuff, which this video goes up Friday, and the following day, Saturday, it will be July 11th, which will be my new item drop. In that drop there is some new items. Hopefully I can get all of the sizes done. I need to play around with it as well and make sure I get the designs right. It's a little complicated. Yeah, I gotta play around with the website and figure out what's what and how to get it all situated. But I have pet bandanas now that attach to collars. So you just slide their collar in it. It's got little loops, and then it's got the triangle bandana piece. I just have a plain simple one right now. I want to look into probably doing the strawberry one. I think would be really cute. I might see about doing a bow tie one. I think that would be really cute. I am currently working on I'm using the leftover yarn from the ice cream cardigan that's also going up on Saturday. And I am making a lacy double crochet shawl. It's the same pattern as my lacy double crochet hair bandana, but you just keep going until you like the size, basically. I'll show you it here in a little bit. I've gotten most of the way done, and in fact, well, maybe I don't have enough to make another one, but I might be able to make something else that's super cute with it. I've got a pile of yarn I'm trying to work through. I messed up a little bit ways back, and I had to undo some of it. Updates as far as website orders and all that jazz. In the month of June, I got 2 orders, which I think that is pretty dang awesome for the first month out the gate. And that's only 2 weeks of the website actually being live. So that's pretty awesome. Not mad about that. I'm up to 22 subscribers. The goal for June was 30. I think I hit 20 subscribers before the end of the month. So that is not bad. That is really dang close to my goal. I am up to 21.7 watch hours, which is awesome because I think my goal was also 30 hours in watch hours. So I'm not too far off from that. I think this month's goal is I want both those numbers to hit 50. Both of those numbers hitting 50 subscribers, 50 watch hours on YouTube. I think that would be fantastic. I need to jumpstart my engagement on Instagram again, because I have 750 followers, right around 751. I've lost a few in the last little bit, mostly because of the brand switch, I am sure, which happens, and I'm not too worried about that. But what I'm more worried about is the engagement. That's been a little bit lackluster lately, and I really want that to increase, and I think that will also help. I've had a lot of clicks on my website. Lots of people checking out the website, clicking on products, all that good stuff. So that's also awesome. I have a good chunk of my products ready to go. 3 more of the dog bandanas I need to get done. Like, I need to make the larger sized ones. I haven't done the larger sized ones and gotten nice pictures. I need to do that so I can get them uploaded. I also need to make sure that I can list both variants, because there's 2 styles of the dog bandanas, and I want to make sure I get both listed. And then I have one other item I need to edit. I've already gotten the photos of, and I need to edit the photos and just put them up, basically. I am starting to change my vlogging just a little bit. I'm trying to make sure I complete projects in the vlog I started them in. But I'm also having a really hard time of balancing between getting footage and just enjoying crocheting without having to have the camera set up and making sure you guys can see me crocheting. It can be a lot. Trying not to hit burnout with it, so I'm attempting balance. Hence why the majority of this project is done. And I think I only vaguely talked about maybe doing it in a previous video. It's a work in progress. The goal is to get 1% better with every video, and I feel like lately with the editing, I've made quite a few bounds, leaps and bounds, with learning the platform, learning how to do things, learning what I can do, and it's been a lot of fun adding some of the effects into the videos. So I am doing a lot of working on that, but I need to upgrade my actual videos as well. So that is my focus right at the moment, is I'm trying to get better footage. I am trying to get rid of my filler words as I talk. I'm trying to get better at talking to the camera, because I'm talking to my besties. And I appreciate you guys, so I want to make sure you guys feel like these are worth sticking around and chatting with me. Audio quality is definitely a thing that I have to work on. Oh, update. We just went over all of our expenses for last month and found out the exact total of which my business has made or owes me. And it currently owes me $99.50. So you know how I said that, yay, we turned a profit with this last sale, woohoo! Technically, I was not wrong. But I forgot to calculate my continual purchase of yarn here and there. There was a couple sales at like Walmart, or whenever I would go to Michael's, I'd grab an extra skein here or there. Mostly for these beanies, which all of these actually are part of that calculation. I think I've got about $50 worth in yarn, and if I sell 2 of those beanies, I recoup that cost. Like, that's no big deal. And then the other part is actually the editing software for YouTube that I have been using. That was about $46, $47, something like that, roughly around there. So that's where all that came from. So I still need to sell 10 hair bandanas for 4 beanies. Somewhere around there. Need to get up to $100. And then we're back in the positive until I go buy more yarn, which is a strong possibility. This is kind of just how it goes with the start of it. You're constantly making items, but then you run out of yarn, so you have to go buy more yarn. But then that uses up the savings that you had or the money that you've already made. And it's an endless cycle until you start really gaining popularity. I kind of have been addicted to crocheting this lately. It is literally the only project I want to pick up and do. Oh, and if it's a little bit noisier in here, it is because we have moved Zuko officially into this room. This is technically the boy dog room. We only have one male in our program, so. Oh, and for those of you who are new, I run more than one business. This page is Sage House Patterns. It's a knit and crochet online shop. But I also own Sage House Pups, which is a dog breeding business specifically for Australian Shepherds. They are ethically bred, purebred, registered Australian Shepherds. I do a lot of work with the puppies, getting them ready for new homes so that they're pretty solid, especially around a lot of loud noises, which over this weekend I stuck close to home because this was Zuko's first major firework holiday. I always try and stick around until I'm sure that a puppy is comfortable, just in case they do start freaking out for any reason. But Zuko didn't care. He just laid down and took a nap. He's like, yeah, this is normal. So, and that's the goal with every single puppy that I try to send home, is they don't care about noises. They don't care about being startled. They don't care. Like, they're just very neutral, easygoing dogs. So I was really excited to see that Zuko also did not care. Zuko is a male from another program that I got in March. He is going to be one of our foundation dogs and is going to be bred to, hopefully. We still have a few more certifications we gotta get for him and make sure he's all good to go. But if all of that is good, we are hoping to breed him to Addie's daughter, Kalita, who is in a partner home, living her best life with her sister. They are so cute. I love getting updates from them and seeing what they're up to and what her personality's turning out like. She is a lot like Addie, and it is so cute to hear about and watch. Kalita also still has some certifications to go through, but so far we have liked everything that has come out of their genetic testing, their personality, her structure is coming out beautifully. We are very happy with it. We will be expecting lots of calm, easy to train, happy puppies if everything continues to go well. There's a snapshot of a little bit into my other business. I've got 2 girls in the household, Addie and Belle, and they are in the room behind you guys. So I've got a boys' room and a girls' room, and then we also have a whelping/puppy room. So there's some insider knowledge on my other business. Back to yarn and crocheting and this business. Goals for this month in terms of the website and money. I would be thrilled if I could double my sales. I have plans to post more on Instagram. I've got some videos, ideas for some reels. I'm going to do some shorts here on YouTube as well. Is the plan. We'll have to see how that all turns out. But I do know that I can use my editing software that I got for YouTube for the shorts and Reels as well. So I might experiment with that and see how that will turn out. And then I can definitely get my money's worth out of that program. I actually really have liked that program. It's called Filmora Wondershare? Wondershare Filmora. I've seen a handful of creators use it. It's one of the cheaper ones from my understanding, and it's very beginner user friendly. Again, I don't know much about this stuff. I'm just here. I want to finish this one. I want to work on the baby blanket some more. I've kind of accepted that the baby blanket will not get done in this one. It'll just have to be a pop in and I show you guys progress every single time. The rodeo cardigan, I'm gonna do a video for Monday. That'll be Monday's video. So for this one, we're crocheting, we're chatting, and we're going to attempt to finish this ice cream cardigan. Which, when I get to the end of this row, I will show you the full thing. Okay. This is where she's at. She is plenty big right now. Actually, I could probably make another one of these and make it more of like a cowl. And that would be so cute. Doing it. As soon as this is done, we'll make that. But yeah, there she is. And I probably will make her a lot bigger. I don't think she's done yet. Anyways, I'm gonna keep working on that. As you may have noticed, it is another day. So I started this vlog working on some long-term projects that I probably will not finish in this vlog. Sorry. I was going to make vlogs where I started a project and finished a project in the same vlog, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Not if I want to keep up with my posting schedule, and I kind of do. So I will do specific vlogs where I do an item start to finish, and then I will do just more of like an in general weekly vlog type thing is going to be the game plan for now. I am currently making bad choices and staying up way past my bedtime on a work night to get this footage in for you guys. I panicked a little and wanted to make sure I could film the video that's going up Monday, which I was supposed to do. The plan was to do it all in one day, and I was absolutely crazy for thinking that. But then I was like, well, maybe it'll just take 2 days. And then I was also crazy in thinking that, apparently. It took 3 days for me to finish it. I just finished it earlier today. Now I am back to working on this video. It is currently Wednesday, by the way. This video goes up Friday at 7 a.m., which means I need to get enough footage and stuff to talk to you guys about tonight, because I'm spending all day tomorrow editing all the footage. So, since it has been a few days, I'm going to give you an update on everything else. Today's been a little bit slower as far as my website goes. It has been more active in the last week, which means my YouTube videos are doing their job of driving traffic to my business. So yay, very happy with that. No new sales. I did, oh, you'll hear about this on Monday too, but I did get a commission to make a mushroom hat, bucket hat. So there she is. I will be working on making more because that was very fun to make. Maybe I'll do a video of me making some of those. Or like just doing different bucket hats. How many bucket hats can I make in a day or something like that. I've been talking about that for a minute because I need to make some watermelon ones too. This Saturday, the 11th, tomorrow for you guys, will be the last drop that I do for now. I quickly learned and realized that I am not big enough for drops to matter, and I'm putting way too much stress on myself to come up with a ton of items to throw up on the website. And what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to make an item. When I have it ready, when I have it listed, it'll just go live. I will post here on YouTube, and I will post on Instagram updates to let you know when a new item is up there. Or you can check back daily and see what new things I've put up. I am going to continue working on this for a little bit longer, but I probably will be going to bed. Since I have not gone through all of the footage with what I have said already, I don't want to risk repeating. So, we'll go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you to all my family and friends for being here and supporting my small micro business. If you want to continue to watch me grow and come along with this journey with me, make sure you hit the subscribe button. There's also a bell that'll notify you anytime that I make a post. And then you can also hit the like button if you want to support me. If you have any questions, comments, ideas, drop them down below. I would love to see some patterns or maybe like a theme or something that I can do. I really enjoy winging projects. For example, and well, all of these bucket hats I have done, they're my own design. I need to write the patterns for that. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope to see you the next time. This video right here is my most popular video, probably the watermelon hat one. I highly recommend you go watch it. It is a lot of fun. The watermelon bucket hat's up here. It will be in tomorrow's drop. This is my subscribe. Go check out my channel. All that good stuff. So, anyways, I will see you guys next time, hopefully.